Alrighty then, welcome back everybody, welcome back. This week turned out to be a little bit more hectic than I was hoping for. And yeah, today I'm gonna be working on the drawing again, and then after that, around 7 o'clock I will be continuing with the Japanese lessons as well. But this week I had a little bit of less of time to work on anything, so I actually finished up the line work for it a little bit more. And then hopefully that will then actually solve the issue as well, you know, the gap that I had beforehand. So no further ado, let's get started and hopefully get towards where I want to be. So now the question is, do I want to keep this? So do I want to keep that or not? Because I can technically add, I technically can remove this if I want to. So if I want to remove that. So if I remove this, I have that. I could technically do that, but I think I will keep it like this because actually it's quite funny. So that means I need to now design some coloring and then hopefully get towards where I want to be with this. Most likely the coloring will be like a palette that I need to go for. So let's see what kind of colors do we have for this. So let's see if we can actually type something in and hopefully get to where it like. If I type in just, you know, a card, let's see, anime hero. Let's just see how does this look like. So then just type that in, then just go to images and then see. We can see that it is basically what, gray, red, bluish, brown. I can just look it all up and then see what it is going. So brownish, bluish. Yeah, I can actually go for this one actually also. One Punch actually will work. But yeah, it's not that difficult, but yes. So 2 bright colors and then 1 dark color. That would actually be good enough. So let's see if I can get that right. So I want to go then for 2 colors, like one of this one. And a little bit more sharper. And that's one. Then we need to go for one also beige. There you go. And then we can go for this color. And then we need to have like a color that we can go for quite easily. So then this. A little bit more. No. A little bit less. Nope. Let's see. Where's orange? There it is. So we could technically go for these colors and then go from there on. The easiest thing about this all is that I can actually go here and then make sure that I have this one to the background, then make sure that that is into a merge group. There you go. Now I need to go here with that and then grab that color, which is then the skin tone. Well, technically it's this one at the beginning, but oh well. And let's go for that then. So let's go for this, copy this, and put that in here as well. And now we can actually get here. So this is then the first color I can go for. Then let's see, then we need to go for the thing here. There we go. Easy. Alright. Then, after that, I should be able to get to where I want to be with this. So, now that I have this one, just color it up a bit. And after that, I can actually move to the next bit. There we go. Now we have actually the first bit done. We can also see that there are some issues here, but I can fix that. So, no, that one. Yes, that one. There you go. Now that's more cleaner. Then go back here. And that's the darker color, so we need to go this one. Now we can go here and grab that into the ear. And then grab here again, making sure that that coloring is correct. Easy. Now that we have done this, I can then actually add in the coloring. So now I need to get the other bit of it all. So now I need to get here. Like that. Then I need to make sure that I have the eyes up and running. So that is... No. Yep, that one. Clean it up. Alright. Now we've done that, now I can actually get to the next bit. So we're gonna be doing that. So I think the best way to go for this, I think a good old-fashioned reddish hair would not be bad. There we go. Easy. There we go, and then move to the next bit. Bada bing, bada bung. Alright. That should do it. Yeah, that works. Lovely. Alright, now that that is done, I can then go and continue. Alright. Now I need to figure out like what I want to do here with this thing. Alright, now we have the first bit done. Now we can actually get towards the next bit of it all. Which means that I need to now figure out like what I want to do with this. So first things first, we're gonna add in a bit of a color difference. So that is gonna be like here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And then over here, here, here. Nice. There we go. Now we have the first bit almost done. Now we need to get the next bit up and running, which is then the highlight color. So now it's the darker color. There we go. Alright, and then that should give me the heads up upon it all. Nice. Yeah, getting close to it. Alright, now we have done that. I now need to get this bit a little more sharpened up. Alright, then I'm gonna go here. Nice. Then make this a little bit more bigger. Alright. Now we have done that. Let's see, yes. There you go. Now that that is done, most likely this needs to be a little bit more higher. There you go. Now that is set, let's see, now we have that done, done. Now I can get here, I can get this one. There we go. Now we have done that. Time to get the next bit up and running and then see how that goes. There we go. Alright, now time to get the rest up and running of this. There we go. And then this one. Now we've done that, time to get the rest up and running. So first things first, getting the eye sockets done. So what kind of eyes do I want to go for here? I think yellowish would actually be cool. Yeah. Alright, time to get this thing up and running. So this needs to be on this one. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna go here. And time to get the eye socket up and running. Also means I forgot this part. There we go. Alright, that's already looking pretty good. I like it. And now we're gonna go here, grab that. There we go, then we're gonna make sure that that is... Alright, then we're gonna make sure that is there as well. Alright. Then the next one is gonna be... and of course that bit right here. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's not the best, but it looks already pretty good. I think if I remove that part, it actually would work better, I think. So I'll do that. That is that bit, right? So removing that would actually give me a lot more far better look. Yeah. And I can remove then this bit right here. So the hair was almost correct. The hair was almost nearly correct. It's a shame, but you know. Or do I want to keep that stupid hat piece? What? Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it like that. It's fucking funny. Alright. How much time have we done? 30 minutes. Not bad. For this, for getting the coloring designing part done. I need to make sure that if I do this, I need to make sure that I have here. There you go. Nice, and then this bit. Nice. Alright, time to get the color up and running on this bit. So let's see if I can get that right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. First getting the design part done. Alright, now we have the first bit done. What kind of colors do we want to then go for? Probably darker, right? Yeah, most likely. But first, adding in some shading. Always. It happens always when you're trying to do something and then immediately forget like, ah yeah, right, the wrong layer. Alright, back to the layer part. Alright, then after that I need to now make sure that I have this ladder color up and running. That is too much. Yep, that's too much. That's too highlighted. Alright, now we have something to work around with. Let's see. Do I want to do that? That could work, but not like that. That is too dark. Yes, like that. Yeah, a little bit more. Oh boy, how do I do this? There we go. Alright. Now we have done that part, the cape. Well, it's not fully done, but I can get that right. Then I need to also add in here, that is then here, no, that part. Alright, time to go back to the cape. Now that cape is fully completed. Alright. Alright. I think I will leave it here for now, and then tomorrow I will figure out like how the hell I want to do the coloring on the last bit of it all, the body parts, the metal parts. So I hope you'll enjoy for now, and yeah, it's not yet fully done, I know, but I'll get it working. So I hope you've all enjoyed for now, and thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day. And then tonight I will be probably working on some more more learning of Japanese lessons, because, well, you know, I need to continue doing that. I had no time, mainly because I had some visitations, which yeah, screwed my entire schedule, because I wanted to actually do it, but then it turns out I couldn't do it because, well, you know, I had no space to work. I had to move a lot of things, and It's now all fixed, luckily. So, yeah. I hope you'll enjoy it for now, and